So let's go to my charts to C7. So then I know what's going on at Headstone Island besides... I have nothing written down for Headstone Island. So we probably talked to the fish in there. Notes was probably something about a different island. So I've got no information about this one. Okay. Well, first we need to... Off topic, let's see. I wasn't sure if you knew Expedition 33 was the first game in the Clair Obscur series, so more games are coming. I had heard that, yes. So I don't know anything about what any sequels will be. I don't think they've announced any information, but yes, that it's not intended to be a one-and-done game, but more in the series. Let's go east. And I did go afterwards and see the final ending of Expedition 33. So, because there's two different endings. For people who haven't watched it, I'm not going to spoil it, but two different endings. I saw one on stream and I went and saw the other one. And I do think the other one is probably the happier, better ending than the one I got. But they were still both... Neither was really a happy ending. But it was a great game. Okay, so that's going to be our Headstone Island, which is where one of our temples is. Or I guess one of the entrances to the temples. Because I think the temples are down in the land below. Ooh, there's treasure. It's fine. We have lots of treasure. I could actually go buy the heart piece. Out of curiosity, how am I doing on heart pieces? I just need one more. I could get another heart. Oh, this is where you can look up the melodies that you've learned. Okay. It's definitely tempting to go swing by Beetle and get the next heart piece. But I'm already here. How do I get up here? Come on. Oh, and of course we've got more pirates trying to bomb me. Chose the other one, but everyone should see both endings and see the merits of each. Yeah. There's pros and cons to both endings. As I said, neither one is a really happy ending. Which I guess is somewhat fitting for the game. There we go. That's where we get up. Oh yeah, I've been here. And I do recall seeing this and saying, oh yeah, I just need the power bracelet to deal with it. Ooh, a new song. Down, down, neutral, right, left, neutral. True, it was a story about a toxic grief. Yeah, 100%. Like, everyone was dealing with grief in their own way, none of them dealing with it well. And you don't just have a happy ending after that. I'm gonna write this down, we'll figure out its name later. So it's down, down, neutral, right, left, neutral. You learn the Earth God's Lyric. Let's write that down. Earth God's Lyric. Hello. We haven't seen any Zora in this game. Have we? It's just been humans and Laredo. And Koroks. And then monsters. But no, we haven't seen any Zora or Gorons or Gerudo. I don't think. Unless I'm forgetting. O great hero, chosen by the Master Sword. My name is Laruto. I am Azora's sage. For an age, I offered my prayers here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would ever remain within the Master Sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost its power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived, and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. You're right, and it's weird since it's a water-based game. Yeah. Because it's like, okay, the gods flooded the Earth. Or the Hyrule. Whatever. The Zora wouldn't die from that, probably. I wouldn't think they would. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had it to remove the power contained in the enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries on my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Okay, is there a Zora then? Find the one who carries your bloodline, holding the sacred instrument. I'm gonna write that down under C7. Find Zora bloodline with instrument. It's gonna be some human, and I'm gonna just be totally confused. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years it survives. It would be interesting, because this is dealing with the Hero of Time and the sages and all that, if these were the same sages that you found in Ocarina of Time, but I don't think they are, because this guy doesn't seem familiar. But it would be interesting if they'd chosen to do that, so you could re-see all of your old friends from that game. The song you just conducted is one which will open the eyes of the new sage, and awaken within that sage the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you. Okay, so I'm looking for a Zora. At least I assume it has to be a Zora. It would be so weird if it's not. Well, any info you want to share? So, Ganon's reach has extended to the very sages themselves. The hint that will help us find the new sage can be found in the shape of the instrument on the rock door. Does it not look familiar to you? It looked like a harp. Let me go back and check. Wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a harp. Or a lyre. Or some similar idea. And that's all the hint you're going to give me about where to find it. Alright. Let's go to the other temple as well. Because we're going to have to wander about looking for sages. I'd rather be able to find both of them at once than if I find the new sage, either one. It would just be silly to go a location looking for this Zora sage and find the other one, but not recognize what I'm looking for. So now we need to go north a square. Where am I going to find a Zora? Also, there was definitely a treasure chest here once, and I'm super confused why it's not there anymore. Gotta be you, that island ahead of us. And we will need to talk to a fish because we don't have it on our chart yet. So let's just get some bait ready. Treasure spot right there. Might as well check it out while I'm here. About there. Hey, first try again. I am getting good. Hey, and I see the fish over there. Purple rupee, worth 50 rupees. Nice. Let's see. Fish was here. There's some bait for you. Didn't actually pay attention to where we are on the chart. Oi, small fry. Yeah, I heard. Hey, you want chart and information about this island? Start by opening up your sea chart. We're looking at D1. Gale Isle. Gale Isle. Excellent. Are you thinking you want to get into that cave, small fry? The one that's protected by the crazy winds on that island? Heh, okay then. Let me just tell you a little secret. If you go 5 squares south and 1 square east from here, you'll reach Ice Ring Isle, where you'll find an item that will make you heavy as stone. If you get that item, you won't have to worry about getting blown over by winds. Right. Because we need the power bracelet that we got from the Fire Mountain to get into the other one. And now we needed the boots that we got from the Ice Ring to get into this one. That's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't fight evil on an empty stomach, and with that, I'm off. Okay, well, we definitely know how to deal with the winds. It's interesting in this game that these boots aren't used for sinking in the water. Like the iron boots. That's a common trend in a lot of the Zelda games. But not this one. Let's see, I'm gonna need to blow you up, it looks like. But it's sort of awkward because of the wind. Let's just drop it. Oh dear. That didn't work quite as planned. I did R rather than... I did right bumper rather than right trigger. How do we make this happen? I mean, there's the easy way of just hold on to it and take the hit. That might be the easiest. No, are we not blowing you up? So what is the right call here then? Well, I see these leaf piles. Why is my leaf all broken? Hello? Yeah, but I can't create wind either. Maybe I'm supposed to shoot the crack? I mean, obviously it's cracked. And so logically, leaf's broken because of out of magic. Oh, that makes some crazy sense. Sure. Logically, I need to break that. But how? I mean, I could try shooting from my boat. I hope that gives me better results. What happens if I go into the water wearing these? He takes them off. Okay. You're gonna cause me problems, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Alright. There. Don't like that shooting it back at me. Okay, that was a direct hit. So that's not it either. Clearly. And there's no problem with me walking up. It's specifically they don't want me walking up to the statue, because I can walk along the sides just fine. Like, I can lock onto it. But what do I do with that? Wish I could just shove a bomb in its mouth. But all attempts to bomb don't seem to work. Including just standing in front of it and holding it. Can you lift it? No. I can't lift it. I can't. There's no push. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Normally the game is reasonably good at being pretty clear about what to do. But here, I'm missing something. Whatever they're wanting me to do. It's not obvious. I did try a bomb on the side. I think it still blew it out of the way. If I recall. But I can try it again. We just take a bomb and then drop it here. Yeah. Even though we're out of the airstream, it still tosses it. So any bomb not being held gets thrown. It could be a timing puzzle. They like doing that on occasion. Let's create a suspend point so I don't waste all of my bombs. No, it launches it away too fast. Could be something I don't have yet, I guess, in theory. But you would think there'd be some statement from my boat if that was the case. I tried holding on to it on the side. Like, just letting the bomb blow off in my hands. I've done that standing in front of it and off to the side. Let's talk to my boat. See if it has anything to say. So, Ganon's reaches extend to the very 8 sages themselves. Yeah, okay. So you have nothing to say to help me out here. Refill magic? I mean, I like the theory. But I tried cutting down a lot of the grass and none of them gave me magic refills. I can cut more and hopefully... I would think if it was magic was the solution, that they would have an area to get more magic here. The idea that they're going to force me to go to a different island. Oh, there's magic. We've got some magic. Let's create our suspend point again. And I can try blowing away each set of leaves and see what it gives me. And whether it's worth it to use my limited magic. That one was not. For sure. Does it cost magic to use the leaf that way? Maybe, no, I think magic is only needed when you fly with it. But it still needs magic in order to be used. Okay. That may be the case. I mean, the fact that they put leaf piles here makes me think they want... They're trying to remind me of the leaf. So is the leaf the solution? Maybe go up here and No. I was thinking maybe if I blow the air back towards it, it would somehow get... I don't know. Blow itself up or something. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna have to Google this. Which, as always, I hate doing, but... when the clues aren't clear... Gale Isle. What's the deal? Put on the iron boots. The wind is so strong, the only way to get close to the cave entrance is to add extra weight. When you're standing in front of the stone head, use the hammer. The hammer. Of course. I have a hammer. Why the hammer works better than a bomb? I don't know. But probably because the bomb gets blown away. But you would think being held in my hand would be sufficient. But there you go. Yep. No, it was obvious once I saw the solution. Okay, we've got another song. This one is up, up, down, right, left, right. Okay. There we are. Yeah, I forgot the hammer. We haven't had to use it much. So I don't think about it. Wind God's Aria. Okay. Wind God's Aria. Are you the new hero? I'm Fado, of the Kokiri tribe. I know I appear to you as a child, but the eyes can oft deceive. I am a most esteemed sage. Yeah, I wish they had chosen to use the same sages from Ocarina of Time. Would have had a continuity that would have been fun. I had been praying here so that the power to repel evil would continue to be contained within the blade of the Master Sword. But I was attacked by the evil Ganondorf, and this is what happened to me. You wish to return the power to your blade, don't you? In that case, look for the one who has the same instrument that I hold, and teach him the song you just played. Right, okay. I think that is the Kokiri we met at the Deku Tree, actually. And we do know that the Korok, are the descendants of the Kokiri. So, yeah, we know who you are, or who your descendant is. So that one's easy. Let's go back to island... What island are we even on? Wind Isle. Which is D1. Gale Isle. There we go. Look for... I don't know, it's like a... violin? Tiny cello? Something like that. Isn't there an island shaped like that? Maybe? Once you do, I'm certain the holder of the instrument will feel the blood of the sages awaken within his veins. That Wind Waker you hold was used long ago to conduct us sages when we played our song and called upon the gods. In those days, it was always the king who conducted for us. Please, tell the king that I will still play, even in the next world. Well, that's sad. So you think there's an island shaped like that? Maybe? Though I'm pretty sure this one is going to be at that island. Forest Haven. And since we know where to find your sage ancestor, or descendant rather, let's go there first. We can sort out... I killed you. Come on. What are you doing back? We can figure out the harp one later, I suppose. Let's get out of your line of sight, so I don't have to deal with you. And then... teleport our way to the Forest Haven. Sweet, and we do have a direct teleport there. Sadly, there's no fast way in. So I still have to climb all the way up each time. I'll take your magic and your seed. Same with you. Almost got hit by you because I didn't see you. That would have been disappointing. Let's see if we get the angle correct on swinging. Nope, as always, we do not. Oh. Grr. Yeah. Dude, seriously? Why, game? Ah. You think I gotta get the other stage first? Maybe. I don't have a clue who the other sage would be. And I don't think there's a order. Well, I killed it, so I'm gonna call that a win, even though I knocked myself off. But no, when we got this quest, we were told to go to both temples, and they were given to us at the same time. Dragon Roost Island, you think? That could be. Yeah, there's the girl there who has the harp that... Was it a harp that she got from her grandma? I don't know. We can check it out. You might be right. Definitely wasn't a Zora. And it'd be weird if the game just was like, oh yeah, Zora all turned into people at some point. I assume she's Rito, actually. Since it was the Rito Island. If it's Dragon Roost. Yeah, no, she had wings. We helped her fly. So if the game made all of these Zora turn into Rito at some point, that would be weird. Entirely possible, but still weird. Like, I can get the Kokiri hiding as Koroks. Or whatever, but... Zora becoming Rito. I don't know. Where are you, friend? Thought you were just around here somewhere. Wasn't in there. Yeah, he was just hanging out over here somewhere before. Fairly certain. He's outside now? Okay, I'll have to look for him. How are things in the world, Link? As you can see, I am slowly growing older and feebler. It seems only my wisdom is full of vigor lately, but that is just the way of life, child, and not because of sadness. If there is anything you wish to know, just ask. I will aid you as I may. What is it you wish to know? What about the Koroks? Tell me about the forest water. Tell me about the Koroks. What do you wish to learn about? The island Koroks. Are you concerned about the little Koroks who left the safety of our forest haven? It is indeed true that there are many islands on the Great Sea that have grown dark and dangerous. Who knows what perils might await my children? I shall mark the places that my Korok children have journeyed to on your sea chart, Link. Could you be so kind as to check on them for me as you proceed with your quest? I entrust their care to you. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Well, that'll help for that quest to try and get all of them watered within a 20-minute time span. What about the forest Koroks? You wish to know about the Koroks who remain here in the forest haven? Well, you can find Hollow in that hole over there, researching potions. Makar? Now that I think about it, I haven't seen him of late. Perhaps he is hiding somewhere, preparing a song for next year's ceremony. At such times, he never allows himself to be seen. It would be useless to look for him. But do not worry, I am certain he will return before long. Is there anything else you wish to ask? I need to find Makar. So that's not helpful. Tell me about the forest water. The forest water? So you have learned the secret of our forest haven. The forest water is a mystical and powerful draught that fills the trees with life and vitality. With such water, it would even be possible to return life to a battered, withered tree. And yet, the forest water is quickly spoiled by the air outside the forest haven. Once it leaves the borders of these woods, it will lose potency after just 20 minutes and become no different from ordinary water. I suppose it is thanks to such water that this gnarled old tree has been able to live for so many long years. So Makar is somewhere, but he says not to even bother trying to look for him. So you might be right that I need to do the other one first. He said he's not inside, he's outside. So does that mean I have to go through the whole jumping puzzle again? Because that would make me sad. I need at least 4 Boko Baba seeds in order to make a potion. Well, that in an empty bottle. You mustn't forget that. Yeah, I don't need your potion. So do I go through the jumping puzzle in the hopes that that's how I find Makar? Or do I assume you're right and I have to do the other quest first? Meaning I need to go to Dragon Roost. Let's try the jumping puzzle as much as I dislike it. Because I'm here. Makar's not going to show up yet? Okay. If that's the case, then we'll just head out and go to Dragon Roost. I mean, it seemed like that might be what the game was telling me when he said he's hiding and he will not show up. There's no point in trying to look for him. Like, okay. If that's the case, it seems silly that the game was like, hey, yeah, you can do either of these quests. But maybe it's because I chose one by going to the first island first. Or maybe it's always been that you have to do the harp one first. I don't know. Well, let's go to Dragon Roost. Have you started the Triforce quest yet? Maybe? I'm unsure of what the Triforce quest is. I was told that we need to get all the pieces of the Triforce because it was split into a bunch of pieces. And then I got the Triforce map in the mail from Tingle. And I've gone down one giant pit and fought an infinite amount of enemies to finally get one of our maps. But I haven't yet taken the map to anyone to be able to read it or interpret it. Hey Toon Link, welcome. Subscribe because you're playing my game. The Triforce map shows that where each map would be. Yeah. So I've got that. If we go to our charts. So we've got this map that needs to be interpreted. But it was the Incredible chart that shows where they all are. So I found one of them. And it was brutal and I did not enjoy the fight to get it. So I decided to move on to other things first. So where is the marking from? Huh. The Deku tree said that he was going to mark where all of the Koroks are. Oh, yeah, I can see the little leaves. Okay. So now we know which squares they're in. So I found one at the Eastern Fairy Island. I found this one. We didn't really explore the private oasis. Or Shark Island. Or Great Fish Isle. So that's why we haven't found any of those Koroks. And then the others, we haven't been to their squares. Okay. Makes sense. Is there a way to get up there that doesn't involve me having to sidle along that path? Maybe. Probably with the leaf. It's fine. We can go the slow route. Yeah, the fact that the game is playing the harp music We didn't have that before when we were here, but now they're actively making it clear that someone is practicing the harp here. Makes sense. I'm still confused because she is most definitely not a Zora, and it's supposed to be his bloodline. Unless I have terrible memory and she is a Zora, and I just didn't notice, but I find that unlikely. Last we saw of her, she was hanging out up here. But that seems to not be the case now. Ah, Link, it is good to see that you are looking so hale and hearty. They are Zora bloodline, they adapted of wings. That is mind-boggling. Hopefully at some point the game tells me that. Oh, she's up on that ledge. Okay. Oh, Link, you're okay? You know, Prince Komali's been asking me all about your adventures, Link. I can rest easy now that I've seen you safe and sound with my own eyes. Prince Komali's turned into a fine young adult, hasn't he? Recently, he's even begun doing things on his own, without my guidance. Every conversation still ends up centered on you, though, Link. Watching Prince Komali grow up fills me with pride, but it makes me a little sad as well. And yeah, that is definitely the harp. I don't think I noticed the weird face on it before. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. Oh, but just listen to me go on. How weird I must sound. Hehe. Well, I'd better continue practicing so that I can be useful around here too. Performing music like this is an important duty of an attendant. Yeah, you're not going to be hanging out here for much longer. You've got a different duty. So we need the Earth God's lyric for you. Hey, is that the Wind Waker? Wow! Link, will you conduct me? I wonder how I'll do. Okay, so we need... Nope, that's the wrong one. You conducted the Earth God's lyric. What a mysterious song. It sounds so familiar. It's almost as if something I've forgotten is trying to be remembered. Oh, I feel... That didn't look like Link was doing a good job catching her. Just now, a sage spoke to me. She spoke so gently. There's something that I must do. Link, thanks to you, I've been awakened to the knowledge that I'm a sage of the Earth Temple. It's interesting to me that the Zora/Rito are the sages of the Earth Temple, not the Wind Temple or the Water Temple. Odd. There's actually something that I can do to help this world. It's incredible. I bet my teacher knew all about this. Link, please, you must take me to the Earth Temple. We must hurry and wake the power to repel evil that sleeps within the Master Sword. Let's go now, quickly and quietly. Oh, Kamali, I just wanted him to remember me as a simple attendant. I was hoping to check in with him before we left, but I guess that's not happening. Now's a good time to do a couple of Triforce quest pieces, because you'll have some company on the boat. But if you want to go straight for the dungeon, that's understandable too. At least take her for a ride. Does she have things to say if she's on the boat? Like, is there any value in keeping her? So we would be going to the Headstone Island if we take her there now. Well, this is probably going to be a terrifying trip for her to get sucked up into a cyclone. At least I would be terrified if I didn't know what was happening. Okay. If we're going to Headstone, it's to the east. Wind is currently blowing north. No value, just got some company. Then again, you've got chat, so you're good. Yeah, if they had coded it so that she would have things to say about the different islands we visit or whatever, I'd probably keep her around for a while. Just to enjoy the content. But if she's just silently along, like, okay, that's nice, but I might as well just take her where she's going. You think she might if it's HD but not OG? Really? I mean, it'd be a cool touch to add, so I can see why they would have done it in a remake. Or an up... Yeah, Yeah, when they did the HD remake. I don't know how much they changed, but apparently they changed a bit. Then again, encouraging people to take her around and explore other places seems weird because she's pretty clear that she wants to get there right away. Hey Skella, welcome.